Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Grand Order. I. I'm not asleep. Chaldean broadcast. Oh, excuse me. Oh, right. I forgot. Okay.
おはよう。いや、こんにちは。こんばんは。
No, it's morning.
まあ、いつでもいいや。
For me, anyway.
マスター、今日もありがとな。お腹減ってないか？とりあえず飯にするか。
Right, I have no idea what that's for. Well, excuse me. It's morning for me when I record this, but it will be evening for when this goes up. You know? I mean, I wouldn't hurt. It might also help me get Carlemagne, so. I mean, I still have, what, eight days for that, but nah. The applause rings out like thunder. The spotlight's bathed in blinding light, life, death, love, romance, it all plays out here. Yes, that's right, this may be the only place I could live out my too short life. But if that life is so bright and beautiful, I have no complaints. I swear on my nose. Is that true for you too, Christian? Oh, right, your name's not really Christian, is it? Yes, of course I know your name. You're far more famous than I ever was, after all. Yes, your real name is... Who are you people? I have no idea what's going on, actually. Because I just kind of clicked on this without... Oh, look, Jean... Oh, hello, Don Quixote. And so I shouted at the top of my lungs, "Vile accursed wizard, release your filthy arms!" This is... Oh, good sir, you are among knights. Was the I think truly necessary? Enough of this, foul wizard, your life is... I recognize at least two of you. One of them, Jean d'Arc Alter Santa Lily, a real thing this game's produced, and also Voyager. Seems like silver is all the rage these days. Sure does. Oh right, he had sort of a high fluty voice. I never would have guessed that Don Quixote had time to begin showing tales there, but the author servants would then start writing news stories. That sort of, that's... Oh, sorry. And that some of us would all be too willing to act them out on stage. We're having an explosion of chivalry all around Chaldea. Excuse me. But hey, that's not fun with me. Now I've got servants asking for my autograph left and right. With a single order, you, too, could be the knight you've always dreamed of. Sir, I need you to stop eating. In fact, we're gonna get you a mean. Leave your inner barbarian behind and transform yourself into a truly refined, grown-up knight. This chivalry set usually goes for 1 million QP, but for today it can be used for a mere 800,000. He looks like a cross of... like... Aslan and Captain America, I suppose. And she'll say, well, really low price of 300,000 QP. What a bargain. Jousting land sold separately. Scams, the lot of them. You too might want to tone it down a bit before the prefects come knocking. Not to worry, Charlemagne. True, usually when we take things too far, Jeanne d'Arc usually comes crashing down us and sends us back to square one. Indeed. But this time, that very Jeanne d'Arc is caught up in the same chivalry boom we are taking advantage of. Excuse me, can you let me through? I need to see what's going on. You want my signature? I'm sorry, but I make it a point to never sign strange contracts. You just want my autograph on the signboard? I suppose that's okay. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take my time and do it right. Which means now is the time for profit. The profit! How strange. Everyone is mad for knights right now. So why hasn't anyone come to visit me? I think it's your outfit, bud. That is a good point. I still need to get you. I never thought Charlie would be so enthralled with chivalry. Thanks, Don Quixote. Merci, Don Quixote. And welcome one and all to my age, the age of Roland. Oh, hey, Roland. I see the rest of you here, too. Oh, it's Ryder Astolfo, not Saber Astolfo. Two different... I can't pull off an Astolfo voice. I don't know what's funnier. Hi, my emperor. Or just going absolute deepest. Hi, my emperor. Hi, my emperor. That's my lance. Sure, go ahead and take. What are you doing, Astolfo? You can't just hand over your noble phantasm to anyone who asks for it. Oh, don't worry, it's fine. I'm just letting it out. And how many things are you just letting out have you completely forgotten about? I just won't do that this time. Alright, I almost forgot, my emperor. Some people have been telling me they want to join the 12th Paladins. Is that okay? I see. Well, I'm not about to turn anyone who wants to join our ranks, but I will have to give them a proper interview and set off my friend. Although if I accept them, that means the 12 Paladins will have 13 members. Yeah, I said the same thing, and in response he said, no problem, no problem. If anything, being the 13th of 12 Paladins is a super important position. Well, that was Blackbeard who said that. It is? It beats me. He doesn't seem like a knight. He's a pirate. Well, this was Beardy we're talking about, so we should probably take it with a big grain of salt. Oh dear. I'm gonna head to the command room. Seems like a good idea. The plot can wait. Come on, we should go too. I don't know what that was. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for coming, Senpai. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Is it a singularity? Sure is. We're just about to call in compatible servants to... Oh, perfect. They came with you. You mean... Are you talking about us? Sure am. The compatible servants for this latest singularity are the 12 Paladins, including Carlomena. What a privilege. What an honor. What's another good word for another case? How about adventure? That does seem to be where this is going. Good one. What an adventure. Hello, everyone. It's us, Don Quixote and Sancho Panza. Don Quixote and Sancho Panza. Glad to have you with us. Yes, thank you for your help. Hey, Sancho, are you sure I belong here? I feel a little out of place. Don't worry. Don't worry, sir. You fit right on, doesn't he, Master? Absolutely. I mean, you're all Latin, except for Astolfo. See? Yeah, what a relief. All for your present king, and he shall arrive. That is I, the friend of good people in direct current, and the enemy of bad people in Tesla. Oh, I guess it depends on your definition of bad. Thomas Alva Edison. That's right, now that the king of inventors is here, you have nothing to fear. So tell me, Mrs. Da Vinci, what kind of singularity are we dealing with here? Is this one where I can, how should I put this, make full and unbridled use of my unrivaled talents as an inventor? You are a marketer. Believe him? Sure is. Now, all eyes up here, please. Let's take a look at the video Sheba sent us. That would appear to be a stage. Yeah, it's hard to tell from this shot alone, right? I was hoping Trismegistus would have an answer, but it was actually one of the staff who noticed first. Apparently this is the wing of a stage. A stage? You mean like a performance for a play? Exactly. Huh. Does that mean the singularity is a theater? I've never heard of anything like that. We have occasionally encountered singularities that are extremely narrow in scope, but yes, this is new. Here's the data we just received. Let's see
We still don't know the coordinates or the time period. Judging from the props on the stage, we can safely reach sometime in the 2000s.
Theater singularity, huh? That doesn't exactly sound like something up the 12th Paladin. Are you sure you want us for this, Master? I'm sure it'll be fine. Think so? Still, I might be okay, but what about my paladins? None of them have ever been much for the arts. Hey, what gives them? I'm right here, and I'm not those uncultured boys who don't know the first thing about acting. Yep, you'd be right. That's not something to be proud of.
I'm not so sure. We personally may not have much experience with the stage, but what about us as characters?
Yeah, good point. That's true.
Off the top of my head, there's a famous musical about Don Quixote, and there's also an opera with Roland as its main character.
Me? Main character? I like the sound of that.
I want to be the main character too. Okay, all in good time. As for demonic beasts and other hostiles, we didn't see too many of them in the footage. There were a few Siren sickness, but none with especially high-level spirit origin. So while we can be certain there's a holy grail, there doesn't seem to be much magical energy distortion. Okay, let's set this right shift up and get you all on your way.
Understood. Okay, so I think I have an idea. Which is that is that half of the... So I think I have an understanding for how I want to do this. Which is that I am going to do half is, going to be in the chivalrous Montjoy, while the other half is going to be the actual plot. That is to say... Oh, am I just stuck here? So this is the place.
Yeah, the lights aren't working.
It seems the power's out. It's always something with these singularities, isn't it? Very well, then I'll just have to shine my own light on these proceedings. What, sir, is that on your chest? Is that a gun? Behold the brilliance of civilization. I can't see anything. How can I behold it if I can't see it?
Edison! You're blowing out the video feed. Do something.
Oh, sorry, let's turn it down a little. There we go. What's the big idea, bulbs for braids? I was enjoying a perfectly lovely nap. Yes, even though I'm a servant, you went and woke me up. Who's there? I am the ruler of this theater.
Excuse me, if you could come out and show yourself, we'd really appreciate it.
What that I could, my lovely young lady. Alas, but I am but a shadowy figure in the truest sense of the word. I can only manifest a physical body in moonlight or man-made light. In other words, this is the most I can muster at the moment. Dupliss!
This is Charlie. I can confirm that shadowy figure's telling the truth. Their spirit origin values are incredibly low. They appear to be a shadow servant, or maybe more accurately, a phantom spirit.
Okay, let's ask them directly. How are you? Are you a phantom spirit? Indeed I am. I was summoned here with neither the body I once possessed nor a hope of returning to life. Is this a straight set for comedy or tragedy? I never wanted in my life to become a farce. Are you Guy Fawkes? I didn't catch your name. Oopsie. Oh, you should know my true name very well. I am a philosopher, physicist, poet, duelist, and musician of no small renown. Oh, so he's not Guy Fawkes. I am a traveler and plan to visit the moon one day. It moves to moon one day. My tongue is so sharp I could cut grass without even leaving my seat. That's right, I am none other than Civilian de Cyrano de Bergerac. Cyrano de Bergerac.
My, you really are famous.
Indeed I am, my fair-eared young lady. If I were a proper servant, I would surely be a saber, but alas, I am presently a literal shadow of my former self. Seriously, how did I end up like this? I wish I could lodge a complaint about this. By the way, who might all of you be? Master, I think we should say we're 777 by hologram, especially since we don't know whether he's friend or foe. Good idea. Davinka, can you quietly let all the other servants here know to hide their true names?
You got it.
I'm a servant who is summoned by the Holy Grail. I don't have a name, but you can call me Chuck. Oh, I see. The rest of us are in pretty much the same boat. Let's see, from left to right we have Craig Padon, Miss Maid, Mr. Lion, Rolla, Manta, and Stolfo. And hi, I'm a caster, Neapolitan the caster. Wait a second, did you just someone call me ass? Of course not, you're probably just hearing things, Stolfo. Are you servants perhaps capable of fighting? Sure are. I see, then I have a request to make. You ghosts and demonic beasts have begun stalking the theater and its environs. I would be most grateful if you would be so kind as to eliminate them. I do have other servants here serving as cast and crew, but only one of them can fight. The rest are practically phantom spirits themselves, so they're quite helpless. Got it. Well, that's the questions we wanted to ask you. So why don't you start by filling us in? Very well. What would you like to know? Do you know where the Holy Grail is, or maybe you even have it yourself? I do know where it is, but no, it is not in my possession. The same is true of every servant here. What do you think, Stolfo?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be lying to me.
Oh, it's supposed to be my job.
Great, then we don't need to be enemies. We will be glad to patrol the theater. Hey, Costa, I don't know much about this guy, but have you ever heard of this Cyrano person before?
I have, actually. I don't remember what for. Oh, you have you? But then I would expect a caster to be well educated. Well, sometimes they're just...
I'm familiar with you, but if you don't mind, I'd actually like to share my knowledge with the group.
Sorry, hang on.
Lord Cyrano de Bergerac was an author and duelist from 17th century France.
It's not all I was.
Indeed not. He also studied science and philosophy and wrote a novel in the form of a travelogue to the moon. A sci-fi story all the way back then. However, he is almost certainly best known as the inspiration for the protagonist of the play written by 19th century playwright Edmond Rostand, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Yes, exactly.
There are three main characters in the play. Cyrano, a duelist with a big nose, Roxanne, his distant cousin, and a young, handsome duelist named Christian. The play focuses on these three characters' relationship.
In wonderful comedic fashion, or perhaps tragic fashion. You might even say heroic fashion if you are so inclined.
We have multiple film versions of the play stored in Chadia's archives, so please feel free to watch them if you're so inclined. Well, that is everything I know about you. Now, if I may ask, are you the Lord Cyrano who served as the inspiration of Cyrano de Bergerac, or are you the protagonist of Cyrano de Bergerac?
Are the protagonist, of course, my lovely lady. Let me cut to the chase. Are you the Are you the Singularity's ruler? Unfortunately not. My most sincere apologies for that. But you do know where the Holy Grail is, right? Oh yes, of course. Where is it? Somewhere in this theater, however, will only manifest when a specific condition is satisfied. And what is that?
Cyrano de Bergerac.
Cyrano de Bergerac. So you? Yes, but in this case refers to the play name for me, alas. You're all here for a reason. Good news, everyone. You're going to put on a play. A play? Can I please go play the main game? Okay, I guess I get to watch a cutscene. Hang on. It's the Department of Revenue. I don't want to touch this. I just got this. Please, for God, be my W2. Oh. Okay. It's a form that allows me to hastily upload my hastily do my PA taxes online without even needing to get my W2 involved. Okay, so you have 8 days, but I have no idea how long you are. So I think we'll just continue.
There, I've eliminated all the hostiles that were trying to invade the theater.
Mercy, Monty.
Not at all. So, play, huh? Yeah,
If it wasn't bad enough, why do I have to play Christian?
I'm not sure what to say besides, because that's the role Cyrano cast you in.
I don't know if I can pull this off. Earlier. I see. So to make the Singularity's Holy Grail manifest, we have to put on a play? Yes, exactly. I couldn't tell you why, since I don't know myself, but that is how it is. Excuse me.
A play sounds like fun, super fun even. Come, Nunchuck, let's do it.
Hold on, Stopper. You shouldn't rush into things like this too quickly. On another subject, I want the starring role. Just to make sure, are there any other ways to make the Holy Grail manifest? Even if there were, I'd never tell you. I'll put out a play too. I had a feeling that was it. Cyrano de Bergerac, you should know that we're all rank amateurs when it comes to acting. Even if you're expecting world-class performances, it could take years for us to get to that point. Don't worry, I'll account for that. Besides, the audience isn't going to care. Audience? There's an audience? Of course. You've seen the ghosts wandering around this theater, haven't you? Yes. Well, there you are. Why have we been beating them up? Just knocking a bit of courtesy into routing theater goers if they go back to watching quietly. Not a problem. As for your performance, it's quite alright that you're amateurs. You're servants, after all. Surely you're all courageous enough to stand on stage and let your voices fill the theater. I refuse to believe otherwise.
I'll do it, me.
I want to be the star. But both of you, settle down already. Not to worry, I've already decided who should play the lead character, Cyrano.
Who?
Me. You! Come on, guys, it's more than reasonable. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to play my part, I'm simply not fully myself right now. As I am now, all I can do is loudly proclaim my love in secret and public alike. So we're going to need an understudy for Cyrano. Like who? Like you, good elder. I'm counting on you to play me. Good elder.
It looks like you'll be playing Cyrano de Bergerac, sir. Congratulations.
Me? What's this? 3:30. Okay. Hey, more time for me. I do leave at 2:30, which is 4 hours from now. Alright, this will be cast. Cyrano de Bergerac will be played by Grandpa Don. Christian will be played by Jack. Sounds good. And Roxanne will be played by... Hello.
I'm Yu-Yu. I was summoned to play Roxanne.
Yang Guifei.
Oh, you know my true name. Did we meet during a Holy Grail or something? Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Is it just me, or are you treating her very, very differently than they're treating the rest of us? Well, of course I am. She's Roxanne.
I'll do the best I can.
What is that on your back?
I'm Cyrano's
No. More masculine, high-pitched.
I'm Cyrano's friend, Raggedy. Looks like he's the owner of a pastry store. Sounds yummy.
And I'm Count the Geese, the bad guy. I like it.
And I'll be working behind the scenes with Costa.
And I'll invent the props and manage the all-important marketing campaign that will get the word out. No need for that. Of course there is. I suppose it's better to have a barker than not.
I'm amazed. I'm stuck to working behind the scenes. I will serve as Lord Grandpa Don's manager.
Lord Grandpa Don.
He is playing the lead character after all. The lead character.
That's a lot of servants actually have jobs with the stage crew. I'm sure it'll work out somehow. By the way, old man, can I have a word? Yes, but don't call me old man. What is it? I was hoping you could tell me what the play Cyrano de Bergerac is about. Because I'll be honest, I hardly know the first thing about it. Sorry. Me too. Very well, I'll give you a quick synopsis. Clear those ears out because it's time to listen closely. Got it. I'm waiting for the main character is, of course, me, Cyrano de Bergerac, a beautiful man with a large nose, too big. I write poems, skillfully wield my sword, and wax philosophical when the moment is meet. My beloved Roxanne is my love interest. She is my distant... Right, it was the 17th century. She is my distant cousin and my close childhood friend. Meanwhile, Roxanne falls in love with a young man by the name of Christian. For various reasons, I decide to aid Christian, since he is a hopelessly tongue-tied simpleton with not an ounce of wit or literary talent. I assisted by telling him what to say to win Roxanne's heart. Then, to counteract Count Tagishi's nefarious meddling, I come up with a plan that involves having Roxanne and Christian get married. However, shortly after the wedding, Christian and I are sent off to fight in the siege of Arras, and Christian is killed in the battle, leaving Roxanne a widow so soon after her marriage. 15 years later, Roxanne learns that I was the one writing heartfelt poems to her all along, but alas, my life has already come to an end. Thus concludes the heroic tragicomedy of Cyrano de Bergerac. I can't replicate that, but do know that you can hear it in your head. So that's what this play's about. I was kind of under the impression that it was a comedy. I suppose that depends on how you look at it. I do promise you it's a tremendously entertaining script, though. As we all know the famous quote, comedy equals tragedy plus time. Don't worry, this will be the last one. Cyrano is right. At first it sounds like a very tragic story,
but then the actual play is full of hilarious slapstick and quirky, memorable characters like Cyrano himself.
Quite right. No audience would be interested in a story that had nothing but tragedy to offer. I beg to fucking differ. There was a liquid on my keyboard. I just consumed it. It's not a proper story unless it has a happy ending. Ah, one who insists on happy endings. You must be American. Well, no matter. Happy endings. America. United States. Yeah, totally. Cyrano, in your estimation, the Holy Grail should appear that this play is performed to completion, right? Correct, which is why we're going to perform this play. Then does this mean you want the Holy Grail for yourself? No, it doesn't. All I want is to put on a play. If you want the Holy Grail so badly, you're welcome to it. Of course, the other servants might have something to say about that, but that's your problem. Alright, I'll hold it to that. Until then, go ahead and direct us how you see fit. Please, for the love of God, end the thing. The cutscene episode. The first thing I want to do is patrol the theater, like I mentioned earlier, and help to grow our staff. I'm fairly certain some of the nameless spirits aimlessly wandering around here could be useful. So I want you to knock them out and then bring them on board. Extreme, but simple. I like it. Okay, we can do that. Let's go, Costa. 3 sabers. No, I can't take VTO time for today, but I won't get paid for it, and I need the money. Oh yeah. Now that I'm looking closer, there are a bunch of spirits wandering around here. We've got ghosts, demonic beasts, servants. Okay, let's start beating them up and adding them to our crew. Fight. I can fight. Why in God's green earth? The guess. Or I could just go with none of the guess and just go with Tama. And just go with Tamama no Me. Shanta Arkalter. Me and Madame Musashi Berserker. Chloe Von Einsberg. Sodom's Beast. A level 117 magic gear. Like, no. Won't play this right. By that I mean we already have 2 sabers. I completely forgot that one of the sabers was a Stolfo. We'll just set that back up. Cerberus. Ah. Double rude. I think this guy's just a little bit overpowered. Oh, would you look at that? I'm not kidding. Oh, no, that is a Lancer. But Lancers are Lancers are ineffective against saber types. Rider, Caster, Assassin. We're too good for Berserk.
よしよっしゃ
I'm actually surprised they're holding up. Oh, there's the Berserker class.
よしいいですね任せなそりゃ取った
I don't know why we're first. Shit.
決着をつけましょう我は王にあらずその後ろを歩む この明かりの星の希望死を照らす命の証見るがいい
Hey, look, we're not dead. I think that'll be it for this episode. And I'll just... Oh, 5... Just quite a bit. No, fortune cookies. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm still not quite sure what's going on, but it sounds like our decided to help with this play. Okay, let's do this. The play includes a sporting role as pickpocket. Probably better not use too much presence concealment then. Me strong, me carry heavy thing. I could also play one of the enemy Spanish soldiers.
That man to the crew chief. Thanks for your help, everyone.
No problem. I like the I think it's really funny that most of the berserkers are just like, well, I guess it's our duty to beat things up, and not, you know, simple like monsters filled with pure rage. I see. This Christian guy's not the sharpest tool in the shed, so his lines aren't exactly difficult for the most part. The perfect rule for me. What about me? I think I might be too old to memorize all these long lines. Don't worry, Grandpa Don. I'll hand you your lines. Also, I just have to stand on the stage. That's easy. I need you to do a little more than just that, good elder.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it.
How so? I need to record.
In the play Cyrano de Bergerac, Lord Cyrano makes up for Christian's lack of literary talent by writing love letters to Roxanne instead, and sometimes by coming up with romantic musings on the spot. And now in performance of Cyrano de Bergerac, Lord Cyrano will be doing the same for the actor playing Kim.
I don't know why I'm making the Spanish character have a British accent. I think. In other words, I, Cyrano de Bergerac, will be playing someone playing me, playing me. It's not really that confusing. You just suck, Neo.
It truly is. Unfortunately, I do think that is the only way Sarah will be able to perform on stage.
Alright, let's start this with a table read. Never mind trying to act for now. Let's focus on speaking your lines loudly and clearly.
You got it. And don't worry about behind-the-scenes matters either. I already know what props to use and when you'll need them.
Way to go, Miss Maid. There's a reason he's my closest friend, beloved prince. Alright, everyone. Let's get this thing started. We're gonna make it as awesome as we can. Please let that be the end. Yay. Alright. That was a nice little lovely break. Recommended level. Nice lovely little break in the middle of nice lovely little break in the middle of the France blood. Consider this I actually don't know what I'm doing here. So I kind of just did this because I figured it would be fun, and I have no idea how long it'll take. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to probably just focus on this because it has 8 days left on it, and so I really didn't prepare for this. I'll see you all next time. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.